I wish that the military do that. I don't do that. What I will do is in my politics, this is what I will do. I think Turkey is a country that I'd like to be in the European Union if Turkey wants to be in it. At this point, no one really wants to be in the European because no one wants to be doing anything at a time when there's an economic crisis, but you're not actually having a crisis at the moment and you've got 80 million people. And I think it would be great if you do come in. I've got this European flag here, this British flag here. And as you can see, I'm a British European transvestite. And hopefully there are some Turkish European transvestites out there. So, everyone's putting their hands up now. So let me just finish this. And so politically, I don't put the politics, the pure party politics. These people can, except for Nazis, I lay into Nazis all the time.
You're going to Serbia!
Sorry?
You're going to Serbia!
I have been to Serbia. I just played Belgrade.
Oh.
Ah, yeah.
You survived?
Yes, because they were a very hot audience. Because you're a good audience, but Belgrade was like boom, it was like electric. And remember the Belgrade people, the people who were against Milosevic were campaigning all the way through that war against him. So this is what I do. So I think Turkey is a great place. My parents came here when I was a kid. I mean, I was born in Yemen, so I'm someone who does have a view of the world. And I do want to, I am running for mayor in 2020, hopefully, and in London. And so basically, I want to try and make it so that we have an entire world that works, rather than just different groups and people separating out. We're all the same. I just did a documentary on the BBC. I don't know if anyone can see that over here, but it was basically we're all exactly the same, we're all completely different, and we're all exactly the bloody same.
Question.
Oh, thank you. I hear you have a question, but I'm going to go for that question. What made me atheist? Well, I was going around being an agnostic, just in case there was an end of days. I could argue my way into heaven, which is really old show where I say, yeah, I was never really sure, but now you're here. And I decided that she ate the flying sandwich, that whatever the invisible thing, they never turn up, they never help. It is, we have to be our own forces of nature. And if you know, any earthquake, any tsunami, it is people that turn up, human beings. No mystical presences turn up. People can say they have a spirituality, and that's great, but I'm a spiritual atheist. And in fact, I'm not even an atheist. Atheist means a non-believer. I'm a believer. I believe in us. I believe in human beings. I believe the vast majority of the world, of the 7 billion, actually want to live and let live and get on with lives and help each other. So that's what I believe. I'm a believer in people. Okay.
More of them be Turkish? Were you surprised at how many foreigners?
Yeah, I don't know, what did people say? Was it 50-50, 60-40? Yeah. Slightly more Turkish than Brit, or 50-50? I think it's in about 60-40, 55. Basically, what just happened in Belgrade, it was about 90-95% Serbian people, same in Croatia, Riga. It was very high. The German figures seem to come in about 80%. What I didn't want to do is go and play around the world and play to Brits. No, seriously. Because it does happen. You have Irish pubs around the world, and people go abroad and they do not take in the culture. They sit in the Irish pubs, and they're from Ireland, and they say, "I just want to be in the Irish pubs. I don't want to interact with the people who live there." I am not for that. I'm happy to play to Brits. I just don't want to play to all Brits. I have been to gigs in other countries, seen other people's gigs, which are entirely English speakers or British people, or that kind of thing. And I just rather do it where everyone comes. And so that's why I was checking out that. And this was what we all thought. We discussed it last night. We thought it would be these kind of numbers.
Turkey has a long-standing culture of accepting cross-dressers. Why did you not cross-dress tonight?
I think it was great.
Yeah.
Why didn't I cross-dress?
Yeah.
I am cross-dressing. Hang on, fuck you. So hang on, you're pushing your question. I didn't even take your question, but I am cross-dressing. You have no idea what I'm wearing. Makeup, and I'm wearing nail polish, and I'm wearing heels. What the fuck do you want? Don't repress me. That's a Nazi thing to say.
You were great in Treasure Island. Are you doing more drama?
Yes, I do want to do more drama. The next one that's coming out is 2 episodes of the Hannibal series. Brian Fuller, the series producer in America, who's done the series of Hannibal. Mads Mikkelsen is the star, and Hugh Dancy, and Lawrence Fishburne. And I am 2 episodes of the first series, which is not huge, but hopefully I'll be in the second series more if that goes to a second series. So yes, I want to keep doing the drama. I got 6 years and 1 month to keep doing stuff before I have to go and try and be moved. It's one from the back. Yes.
While in Turkey, have you bought any furniture?
Have I bought any furniture? I haven't bought any furniture, but I have been to markets where people have said buy this, buy this, buy this. And I'm bad in markets. I don't know what to do, so I don't buy things. So I just walk by and as soon as if someone says, excuse me, you go, yes. It says, will you buy the shop? And you go, ah. So I'm not very good at that stuff, but I have been through the Grand Bazaar today. Yes.
Do you plan on coming here often, or is it just like every gazillion years?
What it is, I'm going to tour. I'm touring next year, and I probably won't be back next year, but I will be back on the next tour. So it definitely will be in it because I want to have a relationship with Turkey. So.
I'm gonna see you more often. Yeah,
I've got to plan. It's tricky. I've got 6 years to do a whole bunch of stuff before I go in. So I will come back, but next year I've got to go to all the other places in Europe I haven't been, like Warsaw and like Budapest.
Oh, I've been to Warsaw, never mind. Just
I gotta do it, man. 'Cause, they've got Catholicism all over it. Yes, question then.
Are you going to the Edinburgh Fringe this year?
Am I going to do it in French?
No, the Edinburgh Fringe.
Oh, the Edinburgh Fringe. I am not. You know, I might visit the Edinburgh Fringe, but I'm not going to do the Edinburgh. No, I'm going to do Avignon. I am
and
going
see
to do
the
the French
Superhero Club.
Edinburgh Festival. Sorry.
Come and see the Superhero Club.
I can't come and see anything. I can't do requests. But I will be in Avignon, so you can come and see me in French in Avignon. It's on at the same time, so it competes. Yeah.
Who are your top 5 stand-up comedians?
Who are my top 5?
Yeah.
Well, I was very influenced by Billy Connolly, Richard Pryor, and Steve Martin's stand-up. Robin Williams done some very good stuff. Patton Oswalt is great as well. Dylan Moran is great.
Tim Minchin's, Doug Stanhope.
Yes, Tim Minchin, who is almost a sit-down stand-up. Yeah, question.
How about Bill Hicks?
Please, write the story of the golden moment.
Will I please write the whole story of the Golden Mullet? It's just developing in my head at the moment. But I quite like the idea where they've got big glasses and he's taking over the rest of the outfit. But yes, I've got to see where that goes.
It's a children's story.
No, it's just a story in my head and it can't be a kid's story. Yes.
I know you said you don't do requests, but will you come to Hebden Bridge for the Tour de France next year?
Oh, Hebden Bridge, is that where it
Hebden
started?
Bridge, yeah.
I can't be in the Tour de France.
It's coming to Hebden Bridge next year.
Well, yeah, but
You can put your Leica on, you'll be fine.
they go very, very fast. I run very, very slow, runny stuff, and they do a cycling stuff. So I hear what you're saying, but I will watch it. But my manager is very much into that. Yes.
Are you actually staying at the hotel your parents stayed in?
Yeah, I'm staying at the hotel my parents stayed at on their honeymoon. So.
Which one was it?
Which one was called the Divan? The Divan Hotel. The original one. The original one. And they said that they could see the Bosphorus, but I think the Hyatt built the Hyatt in front of it. So. Sorry?
Could you give us a street address?
How long are you staying?
How long is that? I gotta leave tomorrow. I gotta go to Austria. But I'm gonna ask you guys a few questions. So where is it at the moment? Do you feel in Turkey? Do you feel? People are saying that the government, which has been in for some time, but has been successfully re-voted back in, but it's taking away some of the things that Mustafa Kemal has set up. Do you feel that?
Yeah, you're a minority here, 1% up. Yeah.
You feel it's going back, so that the progressive people are getting squeezed?
Yes. In some ways, yes. It's like the frog in the boiling pot of water.
You don't sound very Turkish.
I've been here for 13 years.
I know, but I got a thing against you. So I can't listen to Americans telling me about translation.
Do you know how to cook a frog?
It's
a serious question.
No, I don't, but I don't know if it's going to help us.
Yes. So how to cook a frog is you put the frog, you don't put it in boiling water because it will jump out. You put it in cold water and you put the fire very slowly.
So you're saying
that's what you.
This is what is happening politically.
Yes.
He means a French person.
No, but hey, we're not going to get into racism right here. It's us people that's got to make things progress forward. So we've got to live and let live things. So, but are enough moderates getting into political positions?
No,
because moderate people never get.
We are systematically kept out.
More and more licenses are not being given to restaurants to serve alcohol. I had a restaurant. It closed because one, we couldn't get an alcohol license, and two, because they took our tables off the street, so we couldn't actually have tables
It's
on
only
the street.
minor things like that.
This is a first world problem.
Okay, let me just respond because I hear what the drift of what you're saying. But cannot people get more involved? That moderate people have to get politicized.
We are
and
systematically kept out. Like it's not possible. It's not easy to get involved with the political situation. None of the major parties really represent the ideology that us atheists and agnostics.
Okay, guys. Sorry.
None of the major political parties represent any of the I don't know thoughts and like ideologies that the agnostics and the progressive people have.
Really?
Not everybody does. You don't agree.
What? You don't agree with what?
You might say in some ways they're getting more liberal. Let's say we have a Greens party now, because they used to have.
Well, I tell you what, you've got to do it from within. I can't help you on this. I'm interested. I'll keep coming back, and so there'll be a transvestite who keeps coming back. And and women can wear trousers and men can. These are women's jeans. So fuck you. So I just don't like it when people say these are the clothes you got to wear because no one can tell anyone what they need to wear.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. And going into mosques, that's the different thing. So you got your gods, and we got ours, and we've got rid of ours, but we don't wear ours. So. Anyway, but I don't think anyone's coming to help us. So it's up to us, and it's up to you guys. So good luck to you guys. I will come back again. Thanks for answering questions. Thanks.